3, 2, and go.
Attention, 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 dreamers out into the world. Come forth. Come. It's a very, very magical, epic day here in the land of Era of the Dreamers. We are celebrating the birth of MA. The crowd goes wild. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! It's your birthday, dreamer!
It's my birthday, dreamer. Dreamer birthday in the house. Dreamer birthday in the house. Confetti and stardust and moon dust and all the dust. Woo, 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 woo.
Dust,
Mm, 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 mm,
magic
mm.
dust.
Thank you for that birthday proclamation.
I mean,
I mean,
hear ye.
yes, yes, I will do my birthday wave.
I envision you in like a castle coming out to greet the peoples.
Yes, 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 yes. True story about me. I would have given anything to be a Disney princess on a parade. I would have quit any job, anything. Like even at the point when I was in corporate America making pretty good money at
You
the
would have
top
been,
of the food chain. If Disney called and said, "Hey, Bish,
are you available?
we're looking for a certain princess to wave,"
It be
uh,
you.
like
Notice in,
notice in
out.
MA out.
What
Oh
color
my
would your dress
gosh.
be? What would your color vibe be?
Well, I mean, Belle has always been like a, you know, her blue
Yeah.
dress, her yellow dress.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a vibe. I love it.
She would have been my go-to. Like I would have given I auditioned to be a Disney character once upon a time. Sadly,
How did I not know these things?
right? Girl, you and I have known each other all our lives. How have I
And
not told you this? I auditioned once upon a time to be a Disney princess. And unfortunately, I my height is in what they call no man's land, literally, because I'm 5'4", and you either have to be a little bit shorter or a little bit taller. So like 5'3", 5'4", 5'5" is like because they want to make the magic happen with magic workers that can
yeah,
cover different kinds of magical people, if you know what I mean.
whatever.
So, but I did. I did it. I danced, I acted. There was no singing required, but I would have done it if
You
I
would have
had
been like, what do you want to hear?
to. Maybe. So, yeah.
Oh, fun
Uh,
fact birthday.
fun birthday fact of the day.
Okay.
I am so ridiculously excited that this fell on my birthday.
Can't make this shit up.
You can't make this shit up. I am today 45 years old, and I am so, so excited. Hashtag blessed. Hashtag I don't even know where to put myself. I'm so excited to have reached this milestone, and it feels like rebirth.
Totally.
Like, oh, hey, wow, look yonder. Um, and to celebrate it with you. You
It's
know you're one of my birthday presents.
oh, this is so good.
You came in this moment in time in my life to for real be one of my birthday presents and one of the main like foundational support, love, magic, joy, laughter, chaos people for this next chapter of my grand adventure in life that's going to bring a lot of really scary things, really wonderful things. So I am like, yeah.
It was
And
like our being stars, our star beings were like bleep bleep bloop. That's what it feels.
yeah, and to be in this moment in time where I can both appreciate the incredible um, blessing of having somebody like you in my life and tend to that relationship and really understand how precious it is. And to know that we have so much ahead of us.
So much.
It's like we're
It's simply
just,
delightful.
it's simply delightful. Hashtag delightful.
I'm
Pew.
throwing star magic dust.
So, I mean, I am so happy to be sitting here with you and celebrating with you. Um, life is
Me
good.
too, friend.
Life is
Me
good.
too.
Yeah.
I am just like this whole year has been a lot, okay? And I can't imagine not having you in this year because you
Yeah.
have been the sounding board, you've been like the grounding tool, you have been like epic laughter and adventure, like all the things. The I'm crying now, like the we're laughing now, like just
We're really upset now. We're screaming now.
I'm being judgmental now.
How about the gossip now?
Sit down. I got some
I
tea.
got the tea. Yeah.
It does feel like this is such a huge gift in both of our lives. I'm
Yeah.
here for it. Like, yeah.
I'm here
Here,
for it. We deserve it. We've earned it.
yeah.
We've earned it. Thank you, universe.
Thank you.
Thank you, next. Not
Yeah.
next person, like next adventure with this person. Come on. Let's be,
Next.
let's be clear. Let's be clear. Um,
Oh, you roll. I don't want to go anywhere for a while.
yeah. So you're all. And the fact that we're both in this midlife magic smack
Yeah,
dab in the middle of the beginning, right? We're in the middle of our 40s, but it's really the beginning.
yeah, it feels a
Truly.
lot
We're
like that.
like we're midlife babes.
Yeah, totally.
And doing this and today I felt, I was like, wow, I really want to celebrate like raising a coffee toast to midlife,
To midlife.
to the freedom of midlife, to the truth serum of midlife, to the feeling so good about yourself midlife
Yeah,
with all the stuff, right?
all of it.
To not caring about so many things midlife. Thank the goddess. I
Thank you.
thank you. Yesterday I had a moment, a random little moment that it would have been very triggering for me in a past like situation. Tiny, not triggering, that's not the right word, but it would have made me feel uncomfortable. Like
Yeah.
like one of those moments that a thing happened and I would have been before like, oh, a little like, oh, almost trying to rescue the person that was having the situation.
Yeah,
Hashtag
totally.
it had to do with my father and son having a slight interaction. And I was like, nothing. Clear.
Wow.
That's their shit to handle.
I ain't got nothing
Growth.
here.
Thank you for the growth. It was
Yeah,
harmless, but they had a little moment where my
totally.
son said something, and I was like, I was like, oh, we figured it out.
Yeah,
The love flowed. They have their own dynamic, just like everybody has their own dynamic. You don't have to rescue anybody in the world. Nobody's a victim unless you see them as a victim.
right.
So, do we all need help and support? Hell
Yes.
yeah. Give me that
Yes.
shoulder. Come cry
Oh,
here. Come
uh,
here. But don't expect me to give up any of my true inner energy
mm-mm.
to save you from anything because you can cry and you're also
Yeah.
strong enough to persevere, and I will help you through it.
We're not coming to rescue you.
No, mm-mm. And you're
Yeah.
welcome for that.
Yeah. You're welcome.
You're welcome. So I felt like, damn, that's growth
Huge growth.
because it was like this intergenerational. thing. Like I
Yeah.
told you the other day that I was stuck in this multi-generational trigger sandwich. Again, something having to do with my parental figures and my child and like
Yeah. And you're in between.
and I'm in
Squirrel.
between. And
The in between.
I girl, it's like wow, we are in the in between. And again, midlife, what a friggin' true in between moment,
I mean, it's wild because I feel like in the in between, especially specifically midlife, there's so much
especially specifically.
like I need to get up in there, like highlight this part, midlife. Like there's so much noticing and observing and like listening. It's just a different vibe. I think we're more responsive versus reactive. And and bless that. Can I just say life-changing shit right?
Oh,
Responding versus reacting.
mm,
Mm,
mm.
It and just to know what you are responsible for, what you're not responsible for, like that awareness. Wow.
Yes. Yes.
It's good
And
stuff.
it's little pivots, little tiny pivot moments. I had another
Oh,
one this morning. I was about to I'm wearing this beautiful new dress
love
that
it.
I got months ago. And I was like, special occasion dress. And I'm so happy. And for a split second, I was about to wear a dress that somebody that I care about gifted me. And I was like, oh, I'll wear this because it's going to make her happy. Oh, girl, I got in the shower and I had like a moment and I was like, hold on. I'm doing this for her and not for me. Beautiful dress. Right, great. But this was the one I like really want to wear. And I was like, boom, tiny, tiny awareness. And I was like,
No,
wait
but
a minute.
that's huge stuff.
It's huge.
That's
That's the
huge.
thing. It was microscopic and like humongous because I was like, wait a minute. I was making that decision based on making her happy rather than doing whatever the F I wanted on my
Yeah.
own birthday, no less.
You're up. Like, can I preach for a minute? Can I just
Please.
get the preach stick? Because here's the thing. I feel like there are going to be humans, and I don't mean necessarily even listen to this podcast in this moment, and maybe there are. And here's what I have to say. For the people who are hearing you and going, oh, but it's just a dress, and what's the big deal? And if you only do, here's the big deal. Here's where the preach stick comes in. Here's the big deal is because you do it once, and you do it twice, and you do it thrice, and you do it 1 billion mother effing times, and then that's who you become. And then you reach a point in your life where you're like, I'm so exhausted and I'm so overwhelmed and I don't know who I am anymore. And it's because of that first decision of wearing the damn dress when you really didn't want to. I'm done. I'm done.
True story. Truth, facts. And how many of those decisions have we microscopically made in our entire existence and lifetime?
Yes.
And hello, here comes midlife, the gift of the unraveling, the, to use your beautiful word, the rearranging. Girl, the rearranging. And it's those little things that like, wait a minute.
Yep. Yep. It's that, but it's just this in
Mm-hmm.
disguise. But it's
Mm-hmm.
just a little of this and a little of that.
Yeah.
Becomes this mountain. And then that's just
Yeah.
and and then there's the resentment comes. The
Yeah,
res
exactly. Replace the it's just this with like, oh, it's just me. It's just me I'm saying no to. Like, it's just me. It's
yeah.
not a big deal. It's just me.
Who cares
And
how
then
I feel?
who cares? Who cares
Yeah.
how I feel?
Yeah.
And then the resentment, anger, frustration. You're set off by things that you're like, why am I even that upset about this other thing? Because you are at a boiling point.
Oh, it's brewing inside of you.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, oh, you're drowning in giving yourself away in all those micro transactions
mm,
where it's like, oh, a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there. But yeah, then the vault of whatever you had is empty.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yep.
Nothing.
And then we get mad about it. And then we're all in the world just being an angry human, which then also steals your peace and your health and your joy.
Yes.
It's a vicious loop.
And will these other people maybe feel upset? Not in my situation. I don't think so, but who knows? Maybe
Yeah.
they're like, oh, that's a bummer. I wish she would have,
Yeah.
that's not my job to console that in this person. It's
Yeah.
not. It's my
No.
job to tend to myself. And if the person were to ask me, I would say, "Oh, I love the dress. I really wanted to wear this one today.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely happy to wear the other one another day.
Yeah.
But today this was it.
Yeah.
So, you know,
No, I get it. I get it. And I think when we try to rescue people, we are stealing moments of growth and opportunity away from them.
everybody loses.
Everybody, it's a lose-lose
It's a
situation. How's that?
lose-lose. Yeah. And I gotta say something.
Say it.
Wait, first, a moment for the mug.
Say it.
Main character energy.
Here we go. I am the dream.
Yeah, she is the dream, and we are the main characters. Let me tell you something, all you midlife mamacitas out there. We're talking about you. You've just arrived in your 40s. You're navigating through them, or maybe you're in your 50s or your 60s. You look good.
There you go.
That wisdom, sexy. And your body's sexy too, by the way.
Ah,
Let's just be clear. Your 70s? God damn. Come sit here by the fire, teach us a few things. 80s, 90s, and beyond. But let's focus in on the midlife. Do you know that we hold the key? We hold the key to all the fucking healing. This world is in such desperate need because we've seen some things, we've learned some things, we've traversed life. We've cried, we've laughed, we've loved, we've lost, and we're still seeking, searching, learning. But now we care less about what anybody else thought before. We look around and we're like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I've been living my life for other people. And then all of a sudden now I'm feeling some things in my body, in my psyche, in my soul. My heart is screaming, no more, no más. And so as we tend to that fire, that magic, that creativity, we hold the key. We hold the key. We're in this like juicy middle core heart womb. We're holding the maiden, the mother, and the crone like in the cauldron. This is real. So
that was real good.
thanks.
It's real truth.
Is the preach stick ready for more preaching?
The preach stick is always ready. Oh, I like that
Oh,
look.
oh,
Look at you.
I'm channeling your dog now. Ziggy, if you know, you know.
Ziggy.
The three-legged wonder dog.
Shout out to Zig Man.
So I've been feeling that more and more. Like for real, for real, for real.
Yeah.
Oh, what's my purpose? We're doing some real sacred work out there in the world. Real sacred work. You know, with our smile, with our walk, with our energy, with our anger, with our movement.
Hmm.
We are forming and rearranging So don't you dare feel sorry for yourself. Don't
Mm-mm.
you dare feel like you're not important in the grand scheme of things, especially if you're in your midlife, like for real, for real. Don't you dare let your dreams die by the wayside. And don't you dare keep waiting. For what? For what?
The right time.
Oh, hilarious. Hilarious. You
Oh,
know,
look, this is what gets me, preaching stick booted, is that this world is so beautiful. Like, there's a part of me that's sad that I don't have the ability to see everything in this world. The different environments, the different animals, the different people, the different cultures. There's so much richness in this world. And so just to fathom that anyone thinks they were put on this fucking magic planet to just be a servant to someone else or others, and that is all that you are meant to do in this magical place, rainbows and waterfalls, animals, like thinking about the plants and the insects, like really, like how magical of a universe, a planet we live on, but you're supposed to just be miserable and exhausted. It makes zero fucking sense. And I'm not enrolled. I'm not enrolled. Don't you dare put me up on this round, beautiful, magical ecosystem. And then you tell me I'm supposed to be quiet and be small and not be a curious explorer of my creative heart. Don't you dare. Okay, I'm done.
she's not having it. Don't you dare, because she's not having it. I'm not, come on. You mean to tell me that that one sperm out of millions managed to somehow reach that egg somehow?
We don't know. It's wild.
And then here are you, and you are incredible. And I, I, yeah, I'm not enrolled in the, hmm,
No, that we're not supposed to have grounding moments. We're
mm-hmm.
not always supposed to feel chaotic and in the rush and in the
Yeah,
rat race and all that bullshit. Like going outside and just witnessing the earth being the earth. I mean, to me, that's the most healing, nourishing stuff I can ever imagine. Like
yeah,
when you think of the of birth, whether that's a birth of, like when you share your butterfly adventures and the eggs and coming out of the murkiness and like that, stop it. The birth of a human, the birth of an animal, like this cycle, like there's so much depth and unknown things we'll never know or figure out, but you're supposed to stay overwhelmed and exhausted. Come on.
mm,
No.
mm-mm,
I just can't. And does it mean we're never going to feel exhausted? Well, of course not. I'm not being delusional. But what I'm saying is, it doesn't get to be like your existence. Like, don't claim that. It's not a
mm,
badge of honor because you do a lot or you serve a lot. Sorry, burn the badge. It ain't working
mm-hmm,
for you. I
mm-hmm.
had no idea I was going to do so much preaching on your birthday.
Oh, oh, it's a preaching
No.
kind of birthday. Do, 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 do. So I'm blessed and so lucky that my parents are here. They were able to come from Puerto Rico for my birthday week. And I was walking around the neighborhood with my mom this morning, and we were talking about Sage and MA.
I love it. I love your mom.
And yes, she's a fan. She's always telling me how magical we are together and how real we are together and how it seems like we've known each other our entire lives. And she's like, I can't even believe you guys haven't even met each other in person. When you meet each other, like you're both going to
Oh,
like
it's over.
explode into like butterflies and confetti and
There they go.
there they go. She's like, I don't even know what's going to happen when you guys meet in person. I was like, I don't know either.
Oh.
And she said, you both prove that no matter what happens in life and how hard things get, we can always create space for beauty. We can always create space, just space. And I got all the chills.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And this idea of no matter what, think about it, feel it, creating space. Because everything that you were saying now about this chaos of life and wanting to enroll yourself in that track of like, oh, complain, 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 complained. Well, things keep basically staying the same. Like, oh, you're going to complain and it's going to change. Good luck, because you're going in
Yeah.
the other direction. For real. Like you're going in the other direction. So it just doesn't make strategic sense
No.
for our thinkers out there. It doesn't make strategic sense. So this idea of no matter what, there's always the potential to create space.
Yeah.
And in that space, it's like you can just feel that. When you start creating space, it can feel very vulnerable
Yeah.
because so many things come in that I'm not deserving of that space.
Who do I think I
Who
am?
do I think I am?
Mm,
And then you begin to understand that you are so powerful that you can actually create a space of love for yourself, no matter what's going on. And then you look next to you and people are having a hard time, and then it makes you maybe feel guilty.
hmm.
So you realize just how powerful you are, that you can form your own perspective.
Yeah,
Period. End of story. No matter what is happening, you can form your own perspective.
it's true.
And so I think when we gain access to knowing, like, oh, that's actually really powerful, all these things come in, like, oh, well, but other people are struggling, or, oh, maybe I can't sustain this, so I'm not even going to continue opening myself up to it, or I'm not worthy of it, or no, I got to fill in my time to benefit other people because all the blah, 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 to all of these things that come in, and then that space gets sabotaged. But it's there waiting for you again.
I get a little annoyed when I know it's shocking to
Bring
think I
out
get
the preach stick,
pretty
please.
sick. When folks say, I feel guilty because of the way of the world, like I feel guilty to think about, I always, especially doing so much mentoring with people writing books, they're like, this is so like meaningless in the scheme of things, like this little book that I want to write, like automatically just dismissing their hopes, their dreams, anything that has to do with them, right? It's meaningless. How dare they? But here's the thing that really just grinds my gears is that there has been loss and war and famine and injustice since the beginning of time. So stop it. Stop it right now that like that's the reason you can't show up because it's always been happening. I don't know if you didn't notice, and I'm not saying that as in a jackass way. Like, did you not notice? Like, I don't know. Maybe you weren't connected to like world events and other places, but genocide, not a new thing. Like, so I'm not sure why all of a sudden this is the excuse, but it's really, honestly, I think it's really terrible to use it as an excuse to use the pain and suffering of others to, oh, I can't. Like, it's really terrible, honestly. And so check yourself before you rickety wreck yourself. I'm complete. Such a
I'm
good.
complete. It
Oh,
is an absolute disservice to use it as an excuse.
terrible.
It's disrespectful to all the people suffering. Why do you do it? Because you can. And when so many women have their voices drowned and don't have a tiny percent of the resources that you may have, you better not squander that shit. Why do we do it? Because we can. So if you needed a motivation to get your ass in some sort of like, and out of that, like, oh, but the world is falling apart. So just think about the millions of women, men too, but you know, the millions of women who absolutely cannot even entertain the idea of writing anything,
Right.
of posting. Oh, I'm scared to post. I'm scared to say this. I'm scared to blah, 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 blah. Get just
Stop.
enough of that.
Yeah. It's
Enough.
that's exhausting to me.
Enough. It's exhausting. It's exhausting. And here's the thing. There's like a there are moments when you're going to try something new and it feels absolutely terrifying.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, that's the whole point. It's new, it's scary, it's unknown. When you've already been in that space for a while and you still have not moved yourself out of that space, either pick a new project to go after and let that shit go because you're holding on to energy that needs to flow someplace else. You're being selfish. Or just do the thing.
Preferably sooner than later.
Yeah, like
Like when the people that come after you and you're the ancestor, right? And they were like, "What was my ancestor doing during these hard times?" They were feeling sorry for themselves.
yeah.
No, no, my ancestor decided that they were a loving, compassionate being and they were going to show up in the world as themselves and stay creative or do whatever they wanted and make themselves a purpose to heal. Because you know what? Their empowerment is my empowerment. Wow, I'm so glad they showed the fuck up. That really serves me.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah. You got young kids, you got young grandkids, little people in your life, 30 years from now. Oh, hey, grandma, Mima, Mama, Abuela, Nona,
Yeah,
Cammy. You know, back in those really hard times, what were you doing? How did you face them? What would you want to say?
I
Oh,
feel so like-
I was so I was really stuck in my own head and perfectionism, so I decided not to do anything. I really wanted to, though, but I didn't. And they're going to look at you with those eyes and go, well, that sucks.
damn, Grammy.
Damn, Grammy. And guess what? You can't go back.
No.
So get it together. Wow.
Woo! I keep going. So how's this gonna land? How's this gonna land?
Bring,
Look,
bring it,
look,
bring the
this is
fire.
such a fucking gift. It's
Come
so
on.
precious, as cliche as it may sound. It is. It's this fleeting moment of time that you just get to just capture for just this moment. And it's like, I want to be riding the rainbow waves. Like, I want to be in a fetal position being afraid of it all. And then it's gone and then it's done. And it's like, okay, that was the experience.
Yeah.
You know, it reminds me a lot of like when I used to be so critical of my body. And if I went anywhere with my kids, like whether it be a water park or like the ocean or whatever, and I was so in my head about how I looked in my bathing suit, in my outfit, that I was completely disconnected from my family, from the memory making, from the experience, because I was so just concerned about like it just stuff like that is what makes me sad when I look back.
Yeah.
And whether like just yeah, it makes me sad that I was so stuck in that loop that I was completely You know, and then I've witnessed myself move out of that. And now I have memories of like being in the ocean when my son was smaller and like jumping the waves and like doing things and he can remember it, which is so rad. But I really think like I missed so much because I was so stuck in my fucking head and I can't get that time back. I can't get those moments with my kids back. I don't have pictures of a lot of things I want because I didn't want to be in the pictures. Like I could just, but that's real.
Yeah.
So I'm coming from a place of like, fuck, I know what it's like to get stuck in your head. And when does it stop? When you choose it.
Yeah. Yeah. I was about to say, like, present moment, I'm choosing all the time being present because my looming future has been so scary for the past 5 years. It's like I've had so many moments that I'm like, okay, just choice. And it's become easier over time to just set, but especially early on, I was like, if I am not here, I'm gonna miss it. And the biggest regret I know I'm gonna have is, okay, fast forward into the future. My husband is no longer here. My son is older. And I would have been so consumed by this future, all the scary things that were to come, which have still come. They've still been scary. My husband is
Yeah.
still actively dying, but I am so happy that I've really like sunk into the moments and that I had the foresight to do it. Um, I'm not saying it's easy, but I, for me, it's like I don't. There's no other way for me to go through this than coming back in to here, which is also very scary because I'm like face to face with it.
Yeah.
So it's all, but all of it. Like so we could take these examples and connect the dots to like so many things that people are experiencing and all the reasons you give yourself of what you don't have, of the time you don't have, of the money you don't have, of all these realities. Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah.
People get sick, people die, money runs out, things are really tough. Am I making light of like financial struggle? I don't
Oh,
ever want to make
no,
light
no,
of
no, no.
financial struggle,
I
but
no, no, I don't think that I'm laughing because I was so triggered like 24 hours ago with money stuff that but what I want to share is that it's it's like I got really triggered because my mortgage payment went up. And I know mortgage doesn't go up. It's like the whole escrow bullshit. But basically I owe $314 more a month. And it triggered my scarcity. And I got really like down. Like I got depressy of like, fuck, another thing, right? Another money thing. Everything's raising. But here's the thing. This is what I am starting to get a handle on is before I'd get lost in my head and I would just become the victim of whatever was happening, whatever. But now I go straight into the hole. Like, let me not kid you. I go into the hole, I do some crying, I do some feeling. Sometimes I like to look at job listings to really get a reality check. I like I do. Like I'm gonna be totally transparent because I don't want to come off as like, oh, everything's so easy for me. But here's the thing, is that after that evening of like getting depressy, being like, fuck, everything feels so much. How am I gonna keep doing this? I wake up the next morning and I'm like, today's a new day. And I get to choose how I show up today.
Mhm.
And that might sound so stupid, but like that's what gets me grounded. And I go, if I sit here and cry for a week or I just get on with it, I still owe that $314 extra every month. That ain't changing. So the choice piece comes into, so do I really want to give my energy to this more, or do I want to
Yes.
be in solution mode of, well, okay, all right, so that's happening.
Yep.
Got the memo. Got the
Reality is reality.
So I think that's what it is though, is that It's not that I don't feel my feels. It's not that I don't get depressed. It's not that I like don't get stuck, but I don't live there. I
Mhm.
don't vacation there. I allow myself to go there into that like dark place. And then okay, well, let me wake up today. Let me feed my dog and my cat and let my chickens out and get them ready and get my boy off to school and make my cup of coffee. You know what I mean? Life
Mm.
moves on.
Yeah.
It's still there. And so usually by the time that cup of coffee hits, I go, well, okay, so what am I creating today? What's
Yeah.
important to me today? What's my priority today? That's the thing for me, is
Yeah.
like it's a process. It's not just let me fall in the hole and live there and that's who I be forever.
Yeah.
My ass scrolling job listings is
Slice of
that.
life. Sage is like, pet walker, maybe.
And I'm like, oh, Ziggy won't
Oh,
like that.
so, yeah.
I've already thought about that.
She's
And then I'm
like, barista.
and then I'm like, oh, all of these involve talking to
Yeah,
strangers.
exactly. I was gonna say barista. I have to talk to way too many people.
My least favorite thing. I think I'd rather just do other stuff.
Yeah. What's the job where I don't have to interact with too many humans, but just the right amount? Oh man,
I just want to get paid to be in my garden. Is that asking so much? Is that asking so much?
that's a job, right?
My garden, not someone else's.
Important.
I'll share the food, okay? I mean, this is real life.
This
It's
is real
messy.
life.
It's not always glamorous. And it's just deciding how much of your stuckness is in your control and is your responsibility, right? And I acknowledge, like, oh, damn, yeah, I'm feeling my feelings. And okay, so the world's not going to stop because Sage feels depressing.
Yeah. You got to keep forming new things. You got to keep giving shape and rearranging new things. Um, because then the time really does keep ticking and that it's like creeping vine that just takes over all your things because there's always something going on. There's always something that's gonna like,
Always, come on,
and so
always.
if we lived by that, what it's oh, no, that's no life. No, thank you. No.
And you know who's watching me? My children.
Mm,
My children are witnessing me when something happens that's upsetting for my mom. What is her go-to? Oh,
yeah.
look, that bitch is on the computer scrolling. But you know what? She woke up the next day and got back at it. Like they'll
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah.
They'll
Yeah.
remember who I be, and it's going to support them in going, oh, it's possible to shift through this. It's possible to feel my feelings as deep as they are and also be in solution. I don't
Yeah.
have to choose one or the other. I don't
Yeah.
have to miss my feelings, and I don't have to be a victim to my feelings.
Yes. And they will take that with them and it will inform the way they operate in life.
Yeah.
Another reason why us midlifers are she's got older kids, I got a little one. Other kids are looking around, other young people are witnessing how we're showing up in this moment in time. I don't want to disappoint them,
No.
not because I'm in my own way. And I
Yeah.
don't owe them anything, by the way.
Right.
I don't want to disappoint them. And
That too.
also, fact check, I don't owe them anything. Fact check, I'm main character energy.
It's
But
my life,
I
joy or crime.
it's I'm my life, you're your life. Figure it out. And I cannot imagine moving through life without being conscious of the ways that I show up for other people and how that impacts all these little, like, again, micro moments
Yeah.
that just ripple off in other directions and
Hmm.
that you're the genesis of. You never know how beautifully you're impacting somebody else. And again, it's not because it's like, oh, well, it's our responsibility. Uh, it's your
Yeah.
privilege. It's because when you're living in that real blossoming way, God, you can't help but impact other people.
It's going to happen. That's the thing. When people get caught up in, what do you mean you're saying you're the purpose and that you don't have a big life's purpose outside of yourself? Let me break it down. It's real simple. This is the purpose. Those of you listening, I'm pointing to myself. You are your purpose. I believe this. You might not believe it. This is what I believe. And when you hold yourself sacred and you care for yourself and you do whatever work you like to do, I enjoy creativity. I enjoy gardening. When I do my healing work, because I got trauma, probably just like you, when I hold that is my priority, it's a no effing brainer. I'm going to positively impact others. The
Yeah.
point is that my purpose isn't rooted in you, it's rooted in me, but you will be impacted. I don't know why this is so difficult.
It's, it sounds very, very simple. You and I have also done the work. We've
True
walked
story.
ourselves through the fire. We've fallen off several cliffs, and we've persevered in the understanding that something said always, like, just come back to yourself.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of tending that happens, a lot of like disconnecting and understanding
Yeah.
um and the fact is that you are your own vessel, you are your entity. The whole point is that you are whole and complete, that you are at home in yourself and not finding homes in all sorts of other people because
Um,
they
that's a
don't have a room to rent for you. They should be inhabiting their own home. So imagine instead of you living, inhabiting in your own home, that you're just renting out little homes and other people to fill you. Okay, well, go ahead and cancel those rental agreements and move all your stuff back into your own home.
you've been evicted.
You've been
Go back.
evicted. You now get to tend to all of the rooms in your house.
Yeah.
And once that house is brimming with love and your own sense of confidence and your own sense of like, oh yeah, I like this,
Yeah.
then all of that beautiful energy will just like radiate and ripple out. And you won't even have to try so hard. It will
No.
be easy and delightful to be in support of other people.
Yes.
No
It's
martyrs.
no,
No
because
martyrs.
when you're Swiss cheese and you got all these holes up in you, and then you're going like, well, if I volunteer that I'm good, I'm putting others before me, it ain't gonna fill the hole. Or it fills the hole, it drops back out. Like it's not like that's not the way. That's not the
Hmm.
way. But you could do your work. You could do like get curious about why it's uncomfortable to focus on yourself. That's a great place to start. Just a simple question. Why does it feel so yucky to think about me?
Yeah.
I can't imagine nothing won't come from that.
Yeah. Got to fill
Bring
them
it back,
holes.
bring it back home.
Bring it back home.
I prefer a cheddar and not a
Right? Little aged cheddar,
blade cheddar.
the kind that like crumbles when you cut it
Crackers.
with some crackers.
Give me a board.
Fill the holes,
Fill the holes.
and we're gonna bring it home with a hot take and then a song.
Okay, let's go.
Hot take is that when you are inhabiting, basically pushing yourself in these other people's situations, right?
Mhm.
Because you think they can't live without you, or you can't think and you are filling yourself from serving that, right? It's not like a frosting that goes on top of your already full cake, you know?
Mhm.
No, no,
Yeah.
no. The cake pan is empty and you're just trying to help other people so that your cake pan fills up. Guess whose energy you're actually taking away?
Yes.
Guess. Those people. Consider it. I'm not afraid to say it.
No, we're willing to live that kind of life where we will speak the truth, our truth, that we believe is the truth. Tell me I'm complete without telling me. Or yep. Basically, we're gonna say what we're gonna say, and we don't feel bad about it because it's intentional. It comes from a grounded place, and we hope you're open to listening, even if you don't agree. That's what I want to
Yeah,
say.
and share your own hot takes.
Yeah.
Drop them
Your
like they're
messiness.
drop them like they're hot. Fire emoji. All right.
Let's go. What's the song?
Hear ye, hear ye.
Okay.
I would love to thank everybody who's come to participate in this 45-year-old birthday party
Oh,
for this lady who's so happy to be here on this earth and this time with all the things that are happening. Um, yeah, we're here for this. I know I'm
yeah,
here for this.
we're here.
I'm here. I came from the magical stardust onto this earth at this time. So thank you, everybody, for being a part of this party. And I don't know the song because it's not coming out. But maybe it'll start as long as I just start talking, because that usually helps. Song, 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 sing along with your own song, sing along with your song, sing along with your song. You are stardust, you are moondust, you are the whole creation. You are stardust, you are moondust. Sing along with your song. Sage, it's your time to sing.
Oh shit. Well, let's see. It's May's birthday. She's a radiant star in the sky. And now I feel like I'm a lounge lizard and I'm singing for MA. I'm so grateful that she's so loving and kind and funny and real. 'Cause ain't nobody got time for nothing else. Go girl, go girl. Go girl, I'm a lounge lizard. Lounge lizard. Hey, new job. New job. Yeah, just kidding.
Good job.
Just
If
kidding.
you're
Oh
hiring
my
a
gosh,
lounge lizard, she's here.
my digits are.
Oh my God. All right. Well, on that beautiful note, on that melodious note, we will see everybody
Okay.
next time. Make sure to join Instagram, like, comment, subscribe, send us your ideas, check out the merch. Let us know what's up. What's in your heart? What are your thoughts? What are you vibing? What do you wish for this world? Send me a happy birthday note.
Tell her
Just
happy
tell me
birthday.
happy birthday. I'll take them,
Yeah,
all of them. Sage, I love you. Thank you.
I love
Mwah.
I love
We'll see
Mwah.
you all soon.